Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have a GMC 2500 to show you, and this one looks fantastic. So if you follow me here on the channel, you know I've recently posted a few videos of the Chevy 2500 trucks. This time we're going to be taking a look at the GMC side of things, which is obviously a little bit more luxurious and luxury oriented inside and out, but also has a few differences as well. So the truck next to me is the AT4 trim level, which is the more off-road oriented 2500. It's a little bit more capable than maybe the regular four-wheel drive 2500, although they all have a good amount of capability from the factory. And just because it's an off-road variant doesn't mean it's skipping out on any of the luxury features and options. This one has the AT4 premium package on it, which has a lot of additional luxury items. And just like the Chevy 2500s, for 2023, there were very few changes from the last model year, as there is a refresh coming for 2024. So GM didn't decide to change very much for this model year, knowing that there is a refresh heavy duty coming. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Take a look at what the 2023 Chevy 2500 AT4 has to offer for the mid $80,000 price point. So the 2500 in front of us is finished in the cayenne red tint coat exterior color with the jet black / Kalahari interior. And one thing to immediately point out is this one has the body color wheel arches option, which is a dealer installed option. So this is a very attractive looking truck. You can see the red tint coat has a lot of metallic in the paint. Now up front of the AT4, you will find a few unique accents, including the red tow hooks. But you can see the GM trucks have very large grills. This one has a gloss black surround with kind of the gunmetal / darkened chrome in the middle. Red GMC logo, of course, with the front camera for the 360 surround vision camera system. Some more gloss black accents down below, kind of with that unique skid plate look. Front parking sensors. And as far as lighting goes, you will find LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, and turn signals with LED fog lights down below. It is a very attractive looking front end, and a lot of people usually debate whether the GMC or Chevy 2500s or just trucks in general look better. And personally, I think the GMCs look a little bit better, but they both look very nice, especially in their upper trim levels. And once again, this one is the diesel, so it has the engine block heater on the right side of the bumper or the driver's side. I will show you the plug very quickly inside the truck once we get there. As far as the wheels and tires go, these are the 20-inch gloss black / machine accent wheels. They're wrapped in 275 65 20-inch light truck Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner AT all-terrain tires. So a nice mild all-terrain tire that is very capable off-road for sure. And once again, this one has the body color wheel arch option. So you can see immediately there aren't the black wheel arches that usually are found on these trucks. Duramax badge up here on the front fenders with the GMC logo, kind of that same dark and chrome trim. AT4 HD badge lower on the front doors. Gloss black mirror covers with LED turn signals. These are going to be auto dimming uppers with blind spot monitoring, some auxiliary LED lighting, and convex lowers. There's your cameras for the 360 camera system lower on the base. Proximity entry on all 4 door handles with some more of that gloss black trim around the windows. And you can see this is a very large truck, but it is a very attractive looking truck at that, especially in this red color here in the sun. Definitely looks very nice. Now this one does have the premium package like I mentioned, which includes these kind of off-road oriented side steps, which are another dealer installed option. Side steps in the beds, just like the Chevy 2500s as well. The DEF is located next to the diesel here behind the fuel door. You have that GMC logo kind of inside that amber reflector there. And making your way out back, you'll find the same body color bumper, just like the front. LED tail lights with LED reverse lights, so these are full LED units. The corner step in the bumper, which is a GM truck thing. Rear parking sensors, tow hitch. This one does have the camera option, so you can buy the accessory cameras from GM, plug them in here, hook them up to your trailer, and view them on the infotainment system. You can see the multi-pro tailgate with your camera, some more auxiliary lighting up top, AT4 badge on the right side. And of course, you can always tell diesel trucks by the larger exhaust tip down there versus some of the gas variants. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this truck in this specific combination. We will get to the bed and the tailgate later on in this video, but I first want to show you the window sticker so you guys know exactly how this truck is equipped and all the features and options it has. So as far as this particular truck goes, it does have the Duramax diesel, which is almost a $10,000 option alone. Once again, it has the AT4 premium package for over $8,000, which includes a ton of equipment. I'll go ahead and let you guys read through that on your own. This one also has the 3-year OnStar and connected services package, which includes unlimited data for the built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, as well as the remote access via the app. Has the body color wheel arches once again. The Cayenne red tint coat is an extra cost paint color. Has the gooseneck / 5th wheel package. And that brings the total MSRP, including destination, of this truck to $86,395. So taking a look on the interior of this truck, you will find quite a few nice features and luxurious amenities inside. Here on the door panel, you will find soft touch uppers, soft touch armrests with kind of that brown accent stitching. Power windows, mirrors, and locks. These are power folding and power extending. So you can see they do extend several inches there for trailering, and do fold as well. Automatic up-down front windows, 2-person driver's side memory as well as mirror memory. Kind of that unique pattern for the GMC trucks there, kind of a black diamond pattern. Storage down below in the door, so very similar door panel to the Chevy trucks. This has the Bose premium audio system. Power driver's seat with 2-way power lumbar. Once again, this is the jet black Kalahari accents. So these accents in the middle are going to be that Kalahari tan. And the AT4 is all black, kind of stitched in the headrest there. So very nice looking seats. Stepping inside, this is a very large truck, but the assist steps do definitely help with stepping height. We'll go ahead and start it up. So you can immediately hear that diesel purr to life. And inside we're greeted to a partially digital, partially analog gauge cluster. I believe this is 7-inch diagonally if you measure from that corner all the way up to that corner. Has a lot of useful information, including some of the fuel gauge, coolant, oil temps, battery voltage up top. You have your speed limit sign all the way in the left-hand corner, and up in the right side you'll see your current 4-wheel drive settings. You can control it from the right side of the steering wheel here. Leather-wrapped steering wheel that is heated. This one does have your gap adjustment for the collision avoidance assist. Voice commands, Bluetooth phone controls here on the right side. And this one does have paddles on the back to control the volume and some of the other infotainment settings as well. As far as your lights go, this does have automatic high beam assist here on the left side, as well as your regular wiper stalk. Column mounted shifter with your manual shift adjustments, even though this one does have a traditional console. So shifter is up here on the column. To the left of the steering wheel, you will find your tow haul modes as well as other drive modes. So you can see this truck has the normal and off-road drive modes, as well as a dedicated tow haul setting. Below that, you'll find your transfer case with automatic 4-wheel drive settings, bed lighting, interior gauge illumination, fog lights, automatic headlights, all that good stuff, with your electronic parking brake down below all that as well. This is a manual tilt telescoping steering column. Moving over to the infotainment system, this is your 8-inch HD color touchscreen. So once again, typical GM infotainment that you'll find in many GM vehicles at this point. Has wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM, AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth inputs, all the usual stuff. This one has built-in navigation as well. So you can use that in addition to any wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Built-in Wi-Fi hotspot. This one has dedicated trailering settings, so you can view the cameras if you have those plugged in to the trailering plugs in the back, as well as your 360 surround vision camera system. It is HD resolution, so it does look very nice. And of course you have all of your climate settings and OnStar services as well. Below that, typical hard touch buttons, which is nice. The GMC versions of these trucks do have the chrome kind of accented knobs to give it more of a premium or luxurious look. I'm not exactly sure if that accomplishes that, but it is nice to see something that is differentiated versus the Chevy trucks. Dual zone automatic climate control with heated and cooled front seats. Exhaust brake, lane keeping assist, parking sensors on off, tailgate release, hazards, traction control off. You can turn the 120 volt plug on and off, and hill descent control on the right. Trailer brake controller, USB-A, USB-C inputs with a 12 volt outlet beside it. And of course your 120 volt 400 watt outlet plug right there. Wireless charging pad down below. It is a nice large size, so you can fit pretty much any size smartphone inside that, with a little storage cubby on the right. Speaking of additional storage, there are little pockets on each side of the center console. So if you have something kind of skinny and narrow, you can throw that in there. As far as the key fob goes, it's typical GM proximity key fob with remote start, tailgate release, usual stuff there. Large cup holders, so easy to access that. Center console is nicely padded. It is a very soft console with some accent stitching. I do appreciate that. Inside you will find more USB inputs, auxiliary input, as well as your SD card slot for those built-in navigation. And you can see the storage is very vast inside of these trucks, so nice to see additional large storage spaces inside. Handle up here on the A-pillar for, you know, all that off-roading and stuff that you might do. Black colored headliner with LED interior illumination. Digital rear camera mirror with adjustments here on the bottom, so you can adjust the zoom as well as the angle of the kind of projected image. And this is auto dimming. If you just flip it down like that, it will be a traditional auto dimming rearview mirror if you don't want to use the digital camera aspect. Up top, LED interior illumination, sunroof controls, as well as your power rear sliding window, OnStar passenger airbag sensor, as well as 3 garage home link settings. So a lot of stuff up here. Nice to have all of those features for sure. This is going to just be a regular size sunroof. It's not a panoramic type or anything like that that are available on other trucks, but it still lets in a good amount of light if you're into that. So very nice interior up front. You can see there's a lot of accent stitching here on the dash, which kind of give it a little upgraded look versus something like some of the, most of the trim levels on the Chevy trucks. You still have the dual storage glove box, which is a nice addition for extra storage space on these trucks. So here in the back, most of the materials will follow through as far as the door panel go. So you have soft touch upper, soft touch armrest, same accent stitching, same storage as some of the Chevy trucks. The seat accents look very nice and definitely break up the black interior. I really like it myself. The storage pockets are found in each seat back, so if you have something kind of narrow and square, you can put it in right there. You can see there are mat pockets on the backs of both front seats. Center armrest with 2 cup holders, that is a nice addition. There's a look at the front dashboard. You do have more cup holders in the back, heated second row seats, AC vents, USB charging, 12-volt outlet, nothing else down below. And this one does have the floor liners, which are a different floor liner from something like the Chevy ones that I've seen. They do have a carpeted insert that it looks like you might be able to snap off there if you just want a kind of rubber mat instead. But that is a nice upgrade. I have not seen these mats yet. I think those are a nice addition for sure. But yeah, the back seat is definitely nice back here. So coming to the back of this particular 2500, once again, it has the multi-pro tailgate. So you can kind of control different configurations there with the electronic release. This does mean that you lose the power up-down functionality if you option this particular tailgate, which I believe does come standard on many GMC trucks at this point. But you can see this one does have the built-in bed liner and the 5th wheel package, so this is ready for a gooseneck / 5th wheel towing. And those plugs are going to be found on the driver's side of the truck, including a 4-pin as well as a 7-pin connector right there. LED bed lighting, another 120 volt, 400 watt outlet on the right side. And you do have your bed camera up there on the 3rd brake light, as well as some additional bed lighting. So that is all nice features for sure. Nice to see the OEM bed line trucks. I actually would prefer one of these myself instead of some of the aftermarket bed lines. But you can see the AT4 logos kind of shown up there on the front side of the bed. So very nice bed, good amount of space, obviously. So taking a look at the passenger front seat, you can see you do have a power passenger front seat with 2-way power lumbar. So that's a nice luxury feature. And once again, that dual storage glove box. It is damped, no lighting inside. And there's a look at that kind of console storage there. So yeah, very nice interior on this particular 2500. But then again, it should be for the price point. So let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood, see what powers this particular truck, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So under the hood of this particular 2500, you'll find the 6.6 liter turbo diesel paired to a 10-speed Allison transmission. This puts out 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. So that's gonna do it for this video on this 2023 GMC 2500 Sierra AT4 2500 heavy duty Duramax diesel 4-wheel drive pickup truck. So as far as my quick thoughts on this particular truck versus something like the 2500 LTZ that I recently did a video on, I think this interior is just a slightly nicer than that truck, although they share most of the same materials and features and options, depending on what trim level you're comparing. So I would say it is slightly nicer, but then again, they are basically the same truck underneath. And I think GM is working to differentiate them a little bit more, especially with the upcoming refresh. Speaking of that refresh, that is coming for the 2024 model year. So if you guys have looked into that and seen some of the press videos that have been posted on those trucks, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think you guys are going to purchase a 2023 or are interested in waiting for a 2024 refresh. I think the refresh will definitely help keep these trucks more competitive in this segment, as like I said, the infotainment system and some of the other materials are getting a little bit behind some of the competitors, but the 1500 trucks are definitely keeping up with some of those, given they got the refresh for halfway through the 2022 model year. So I think GM is definitely doing that to keep up, but I think as it is, this truck is still nice. It might just be showing signs of its age just a little bit. So if you guys found this video helpful or just enjoyed watching it, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out these videos in the channel. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you guys are notified every time I post. And make sure to check out some of the other videos I have, including GMC, Buick, Chevy, and Hyundai stuff. And in addition to that, there is a bunch of how-to content. So make sure to check all that out if you're interested in automotive stuff. There's probably something you'll like here on the channel. So let me know down in the comment section below if you happen to own this generation of 2500. How has the truck been treating you in your ownership experience? I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have hundreds of thousands of miles, towing miles at that, on their GM diesels. So make sure to let me know down in the comments what you think of your truck. And are you going to get a 2023 if you're interested in purchasing one, or are you going to wait for the 2024 models? I'll definitely be curious to hear your thoughts. So with all that being said, once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.